I'm about to eat you up right now, so sit down. Staying with a man through hard times does not make you his ride or die. It does not make you his home that he always comes back to. Does not make you God's strongest soldier, whatever you guys say. It makes you his biggest dummy. The thought process of staying with a man while he's at his worst was literally constructed by men. I can tell you point blank, period. Men will not respect you. You will show how little self worth you have because, straight up, show me the man who's standing beside you. I can show you how much or how little you have self respect. And yes, he'll want you to stay around because women are currency to men. Period. Having you around benefits him. Having him around you only siphons your energy. You're going to be putting more energy towards that man, specifically if he's in hard times. You're going to want to put more energy toward him, try to build him up. All of that should be going into you, not to him. And men know that women have this maternal instinct, this, Barber the Builder, as Shira Seven says, instinct to want to just fix them. Don't do that. Don't fix them. That's on them. They need to find their masculinity and go ahead and fix themselves. It is okay to leave. If you said this situation does not serve me, you are not in a financial position where you can actually treat me the way I need to be treated, you are not serving my life. Okay? Period. Being his cook, being his cleaner, being his maid, being his built-in nanny pretty much is only helping him find somebody better, find somebody who respects themselves more. I'm telling you, if you go back to men who aren't dating you, if they're dating somebody else and you ask, why did you keep going back to this woman? They will inevitably say, because she let me. Has nothing to do with love.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I am back with another video. Y'all, so I want to know how many people actually agree with what she said. And I want to have a discussion about it because she's saying that if your man is struggling, then don't be afraid to leave him. If you see he's not able to make ends meet, don't be afraid to leave this man. But y'all, I went through the comments and I was like, everyone kind of thinks like I do, where it's like, you know, just because you're in a relationship with someone and they're not able to make ends meet, that doesn't mean that you just up and leave. But now here's the thing. If there is a consistency and this joker struggling, that's when you leave. And also, I don't believe that she was talking to married people. I don't. Because it seems to me that she's single, so she probably was speaking about other people being single. I don't think she meant the married folks. Because when you get married, you make a promise to God that I will stay there with him through sickness and in health, through riches and poor, and all that good stuff. And so, when your husband is struggling, it's a difference when your husband's going through a hard time. He done lost his job and he's just trying to get himself back together again. And you have to be that woman to stick around. You have to. You can't just up and leave him like that in the middle of his struggles. That makes you look bad. Right? So I just don't feel like she was speaking on married people. I think she was speaking on people that were not married. Do y'all agree? Yes or no? One of the first comments came from a man and it said, well, thank God I don't have a woman with this type of toxic mindset. When I lost my job back in 2018, she held me down for over a year while I finished my master's. Now I make over 350K with my job and small business, and she can have whatever she wants, no questions asked. Women like you are fools. And I will say, there are men who, if you struggle with them in the dirt, they will help you when they come out. Somebody else, it's a woman. She said, couldn't be me. I stuck by him at his worst. I prayed. I picked him up off the floor multiple nights, and he has given me everything back and more. Love isn't pretty. It's not easy either. For better or worse, stuck by his side in worse, and I'm so glad I did. I'm 26. He's 29. We just comfortably brought a 400K house. I drive a brand new truck. He's more present and loving than he's ever been. He's an amazing dad, fantastic husband. But the early years were ugly and hard. But we both got better and we did that together. It was so very worth it. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes in life, it is worth it. If you see potential in a person, there's nothing wrong with seeing potential. It's not. There's nothing wrong with looking at a guy saying, you know what, this man has the potential to go out here, make the money, get the education or whatever has you, because he's really smart. So he can go do it. He has the drive and the motivation to go do it. So if you stay with this man, it will pay off. So oftentimes we are so quick to just give up and just let it go and just say, forget it, instead of waiting and being patient. Now, if you look at these comments, they're a little more different because they are women saying, yep, it happened to me. They're saying, yeah, if you let him level up, all he gonna do is get up, get on top, and then leave you for the next chick. So, I mean, I guess everyone has their own experience in situations like this. But I'm just one of those people who I just believe, if I fall for you and you and me are going to be together, then I just feel like, you know, if we're not married, then yeah, no. And you're just steady struggling all the time, then no, I will. I will pack up and leave. Like I ain't gonna act crazy. Like for real, y'all. That's just not me. Because I've been there, done that. I'm not. I don't want to struggle with you in all your little situations. But if I marry you, it's because I see the potential in you. And it's because I know that with you, we can together have something beautiful. And so, therefore, I'm marrying, whether it's potential that I'm marrying or if I'm marrying success. I don't know. But either way it goes, you have to believe in the person that you're going to commit your whole life to. I mean, but like I say, I believe she made this video for the single women. So, single women, y'all got to test the waters. Look deep before you leap. If you see him struggling all the time and he ain't never got no money and he always down bad, that's a red flag. Now, if he's struggling for a season in his life, sometimes it's better for that man to just kind of go ahead and struggle through that season and then talk to me once you finish and, once you get it together. But then who's to say you're going to still be there waiting for him? So that's why I say sometimes it's okay to date potential. It's okay. But just you got to know your boundaries and you got to know how far you're going to go, and you can't go in too deep. But I don't know. I'm just speaking from my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below. Should you leave a man that's struggling or no?